Oliver's Papa here. Thursday evening, I ordered a gateway device from T-Mobile. And I've been using T-Mobile prepaid, which is perfect because I don't get any bill. I know what I'm supposed to pay. It works out fine. And the service itself has not been bad. Fast forward. My son and I are moving into an apartment on Monday. And the two companies that are there that have internet are a bit, I could do it with or without them. And I see that there's this new thing coming out. A lot of companies have where it's a wireless, internet thing you put in your house. And fucking Christ, I can't take much more. You put it in your house. It's wireless. It has a certain radius, around the home and whatnot that it covers. And it's supposed to be fantastic. It's very simple. Has a SIM card. Okay, $50 a month. Cool. I can live with that. Obviously I like the internet too, but the main concern is that my son had the internet when we got to the apartment. It's a new place. My son is autistic, by the way. It's a new place. He's gonna have a transitionary period where I want him to be as calm and as at home as possible. So I called them. This was about 9:30, 10 o'clock on Thursday night, and the lady was lovely. She was out of Kansas City. Her name was Laura, and we went over the terms, and they verified who I was and did all the checks and all that. And when the topic of having the device delivered was brought up, she goes, "Do you want it delivered to where you're at now, or do you want it delivered to the new address?" I said, "Well, it depends. When do you think it will get here?" She said, "It takes 2 business days." That's what it says, 2 business days. She goes, "So I'm thinking that Thursday will be counted as one still because it can't go out today. You have Friday, then the weekend. So the Monday would be the day it would be delivered." And I said, "Okay, but what if it shows up on Saturday? The apartment is 42 miles to the north. There's nobody there. I don't even have keys. I pick up the keys Monday morning. So then what?" And she said, "Oh, well, UPS, they do 3 times, they try to deliver 3 times before the item gets sent back." I said, "Okay, fair enough. They probably put a sticker on the door. That's what I'm used to, saying, 'Hey, you have a package. We'll be back at this time,' or call us." She gave me an order number, and that was it. And then Friday, last night, just because I'm that type of a person, I'm always checking, making sure that I's are dotted and T's are crossed. Went in there and looked and said it was delivered. I said, "Okay." So I called and spoke with the first of many inept, rude, ignorant, stupid individuals. And I don't usually talk about people in customer service that way. I don't. I've been in service for the last 20-something years. I don't enjoy battling with these people, but they are so rude and dishonest as well, and sneaky. Spoke with a guy named Paolo from New Delhi, or wherever, right? Paolo was his name. And he started getting a little cute with me. And I said, "Listen, you guys delivered a device and it was left on the porch of this apartment." And I said, "That's not my problem." I said, "You get a hold of UPS right now. This is a logistical issue. You call UPS, you say, 'Listen, what driver thought it was okay to leave this on the porch? Because the customer isn't even there yet.' Right? We can't do that for you, sir. Do you have anybody that can go over there and get it? Can you go get it?" I said, "What part of 42 miles to the north didn't you hear?" My son and I just came from that side of the region. He said, "No, I'm not going up there, and I don't have anybody. I'm not going to call anybody at 10 o'clock, 10 whatever at night. Say, 'Hey, can you go over there and pick up a package from my house that I don't live in yet?' People will think that I've lost my mind." So, I digress. I that touched off, I think, about what is now a total of about 4 hours of telephone conversations, texts. They're sending me emails. They're bouncing me around between each other. This guy had dogs barking in the background. I said, are those dogs barking? I said, I can't hear. It keeps sounding like I can't hear you. And then I hear these dogs. He kept muting his mic. So I thought he was hanging up or that we got disconnected. And then he'd come back on and the dogs would be barking. And I brought that up to his supervisor. She's like, well, you know, Mr. Kempa, we are working at home. I said, well, that's fine. I said that I think more people should work from home. All I want is to know that he didn't hang up. Don't mute me. I'm used to babies crying and dogs barking. I don't care. Just talking about this is giving me anxiety. That's how bad this has been. Last night I was told that, I was a really good guy, a patient man, and what a nice person I was. And I said none of that's true. But okay, what I need to know is that because I don't want the service. I don't want it. I don't want that device. I don't want anything to do with any of you. I don't want it. And I said, and if we have to go back and listen to the telephone conversation between me and the original expert, you can clearly, there's going to be multiple points where I said, are you sure? Are you sure? But what about when this gets delivered? Okay? Now, how this ends, I'm not sure yet. But they just talked to another person today. And I said, look, man, if I open my account one more time and I see that on there, I'm going to have a fucking baby right here. Oh, no, I'm going to take it off. We took it off, and then guess what? They sent me an email telling me what I needed to do to return their device. I never took possession of the device. It's 42 miles to the north, or it's not. I have no idea where it is. Don't know because I wasn't there when they got it. Anyway, last night, my phone rang at 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock. I'm up at 5:30 in the morning with my son. If I'm lucky, I sleep in my truck while he's in therapy. We go out of the town, we go 40-something miles north. He goes to 4 hours of a therapy, and I park somewhere and conk out. And you people are calling me at 11 o'clock. And I didn't answer. Then I get a text, Mr. Campa, whatever, blah, 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 blah. We're going to call you at 5:30 in the morning Eastern. I'm in Central. 4:30 in the morning. I wrote back, I said, if you call me back at 4:30 in the morning, I said, I don't know what I'm going to do. I said, do not call this. Do not call this number at 4:30 in the morning. What is wrong with you? You call me on your time. I don't care where you're at in the world. You could be in India, you could be in Timbuktu. I don't give a shit. You call me during my waking hours, during my business hours. So, T-Mobile, I don't know what's wrong over there. You can blame COVID. You can blame Donald Trump. You can blame Joe Biden. I don't care what you blame it on. Typhoons, hurricanes, comets, meteor showers. Yes, honey, yes. I don't care what you blame it on. You guys have a real mess, a catastrophe on your hands. And what I'm going to do, if I don't get an email confirming that this matter has been settled and that I'm in the clear, I've already let my bank know. My bank, they know me. They know me a long time. They say, yeah, you're a very, very thorough guy. We know that. Yeah, sure. If anything comes through, any kind of bill, we'll dispute it immediately, and we'll ask to hear the phone conversation, because that's why they're taped. If I don't get an email just saying, listen, Mr. Gannon, we're sorry about all this, it's done and over. It's not you, it's me. Let's just end this. You know, like a bad relationship, I don't want to be in it anymore. I'm not having fun, so I don't want to be in it. I don't want to talk to any more of your people. I don't want anything to do with your product either. I don't. You couldn't give me free service. You couldn't. And I'm about to just start some kind of a campaign. I don't know how I would do it, but I'm going to take as many people from T-Mobile and bring them to your competitors if I don't get that email. Now, I want someone who is fluent in English, and don't turn that into a race thing, okay? I want somebody that is here that understands our culture, understands what I'm saying, and why I'm so upset. That I've devoted hours to this, texts, emails. It's like I'm being stalked by an angry partner. It's very unsettling. It's very unsettling. And I've taken screenshots of everything. And rest assured that I'll be happy to provide them. I just want an email saying, you know what, you never got the device. You weren't there. You were on the other side of the Ozark Mountains, 42 miles to the south. A lot of mountain range between us. I wasn't around. And you could probably also check my location in my cell phone. Never was over there. Never got the device. Never picked it up. Don't want it. I don't want it. Like I said, you couldn't give it to me. So do me a favor and have someone who is not socially backwards, that knows how to talk to people. I don't want to be coddled. I don't want to be read a script about what a nice person I am, because I'm really not. I'm really not that nice of a guy. I'd like to think I am, but I'm probably not. I just want out. Okay? Can we do that? Thanks.